First off, my hats off to UMass. Thought they obviously proved why they're number one in the country, number one in the CAA. Earned a good win tonight. We didn't play great Towson Lacrosse in the first half. I don't think we showed a lot of edge, a lot of passion. But our guys responded in the second half, and I didn't think we were ever really completely out of it. Which had happened to us when we had come up here before. I think we were right there on the brink. Just needed a couple more, balls to bounce our way. Finish a few more shots, and I think it could have been a much different game in our favor. And we didn't accomplish that and didn't make the stops, when we needed to. Yeah, you nailed it on the head. You're going against a team that's flying high. Number one in the country, undefeated. Great offense. Stingy defense. We're putting up. What is it? 14 goals in their last maybe 4 games, I think it was, something like that. So, we knew we were struggling offensively. We wanted to possess the ball. Defensively, we wanted to try to slow them down a little bit with some zone looks, a little bit of man-to-man stuff. And, they buried some shots in the second quarter, that, we were kind of not willing to give up, but we didn't challenge them. And then offensively, we didn't take opportunities that were there. I think our guys maybe got a little too cautious, instead of, continuing to keep the push offensively, but understand that we wanted to, maintain possession as much as we can too. Very similar, definitely. There's no doubt about that. That's why I was pretty frustrated, that we got bumped off on the ball on that, and we didn't, play a little bit better on-ball defense there. And their guy makes a great play. He's a big kid, just bears down, and great shooter for him. I mean, he ended up having 4 goals on the game. That's a player making a play, and when you get one at the end of a quarter, end of the half, whatever, those usually allow momentum to get back into your favor. And for the way the first quarter was playing out, that obviously gave them a little edge going into the second quarter.
Is he particularly tough to match up against, given his size?
He's dynamic. He's not blazing fast or explosively quick. Like a Will Manny, thing like that. But he's shooting the ball extremely well. Colin is just he's really developed into a great shooter, and he's a big kid who can lean into you. You got to have some good strength and size when you go against him to try to get your feet underneath you and drive him away if he's dodging. So that's the hard part in the matchup is you got to be physical against him when he has it, but you got to be aware of him off ball because he can catch and shoot quick, and he gets great shots off. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was it just took the wind out of our sails completely. I think our guys continued to stay in it, but man up was obviously a weak point for us today. 1 for 10. We really, I think what really hurt us was turning the ball over when we were had a 2-man advantage and didn't really capitalize on that and at least get anything off of that. That really, I think, dictated and gave them some confidence in their man down. We played very timid with that. So I don't think it was, to your question, it wasn't, completely deflating. But anytime you can't score a man up, that frustrates you more than anything. CAA, as we know, top to bottom, it's a tough league. It's only going to get better. We got there's great players coming into the league. Everybody's recruiting hard and then trying to find the best players to fit within your program. It's a great league to be in. It's exciting because every game's a hard-fought battle, some great rivalries and tough games. With UMass and Penn State coming on board the past couple of years, bringing the level of play up, absolutely. It's, I've been in it for a while since I've been at Towson, so I've gotten a taste of the CAA. I'm extremely proud of our players at Towson. We battled through a ton of adversity this year. Had kind of a shift in players, leaving the program, a ton of injuries. He can dress 32 guys for your sideline in a CAA playoff game. We couldn't even do that. We had 29 guys up here, and we had one of them was injured, and we knew it going in. You're showing up against UMass, number 1 team in the country, and you can't even put a full roster on your sideline. But our guys got heart. Towson's got a lot of heart, and extremely happy with the way our guys fought and got after it. So, I wish our seniors. I hope they understand that they impacted this program greatly going forward, and I think they put us in position to be successful moving on.